Hey, beloved ones. I wanted to share some songwriting prompts with you, and I hope that they'll help you if you're a writer as well, or if you just like to journal. And if you're a songwriter, I would love to hear some prompts that are ways that help you to write, because these are basically the categories that most of my songs fall into. So I never want to be in a rut. And so I hope that even as these help you, if you have ruts that you're in, that some of your ideas will help me as well. So I'll go ahead and dive into these. And to be honest, this first one, write a song about an uncomfortable emotion that you're feeling, bringing it to the presence of the Lord, is something I do a lot with my songs. And it is really the format of a lot of my journal entries. And so my song, What Have You Done, is an example. And so this is an invitation to just bring all of yourself to the Lord. And the next prompt is actually write a song inspired by a psalm. And the reason I love the Psalms so much is because they are this blueprint for prayer, this invitation to bring all of ourselves into the presence of God, all of our emotions, even the uncomfortable ones, all of our questions, all of our doubts, even our anger at God, and know that He's actually not going to go anywhere. And the next prompt is write a song that examines the lies that you believe and the truth you'd like to believe instead. That a lot of the Psalms even do that of, hey, I feel alone, like, where are you? And then by the end, the psalmist is embracing the truth. And so my song Sufficient does this. And it's a pretty raw song, just examining the lies I believe about myself. And then the chorus repeats the truth and kind of sings it over myself. And so these songs can be really healing if you want to be able to repeat that truth and kind of help it get from your head to your heart. And the next one on my list is a song using a metaphor to communicate a deeper truth. And so part of it is just paying attention to the things around us that have multiple layers of meaning and making that into a song. So my song, There's a Crown, is an example. And then a song from God's perspective of the truths that you need to hear. I wrote this song called Come to Me that does that. And what's cool is that this is a chance to sing over yourself and over others the things that God sings over you. Scripture says He does that He is full of delight. And so often we need a reminder to ourselves to be gentle with ourselves, to believe the truth even when we don't feel like we're worthy of it. Another one that's kind of similar to this is a song for another person that is struggling. And so it's a chance for you to take those things that you're carrying, the burdens that you bear, and bring them to the Lord, and to really communicate His heart toward another person. And it may be a song that you play for that person, it may not be, and so be really prayerful in whether or not you share it. But it's a chance to just take that weight from your shoulders and give it to the Lord to carry. Another one that I have only done a little bit is write a song from the perspective of someone in Scripture. So I'd like to grow in this area. An example of this is Won't Let You Go. That's kind of from Jacob's perspective, but it's me really wrestling with God too. And so I hope that these prompts are helpful, that they give you some ideas, and I'll put this list in the description as well. Something else I wanted to share is actually a list of a few things you can add to these songs to narrow it down a little bit. Sarah Groves talks about that we tend to get overwhelmed because we could write a song about anything and do it in any way. And so having a little bit of a smaller parameter helps sometimes when the overwhelm kicks in. So the list here is just some little musical things you can look up if you're unfamiliar with them. But one of them is write a song in a waltz tempo, so a 3/4 or a 6/8. And I honestly had to look up what a 6/8 was when it was part of a songwriting prompt. But one of mine is Daughter, Come Dance, and that's written in this kind of tempo. And then a song in strophic form. So that means verse, 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 no chorus. And sometimes you can repeat the first line of, like the first line of the verse or the last line can be the same each verse. But it's a chance to vary your songwriting form from what you usually do. And then a song that can be sung around. So that means writing a song that has the same chords for the verses in the chorus, but the melody is different, so it kind of harmonizes with itself. So my song, Whom Shall I Fear, can be sung this way. And then a song with a rhyme scheme of A, A, C, B, B, C. And that means that the first and second lines rhyme, and then the third line rhymes with the sixth line. and then the fourth and fifth lines rhyme. So it just varies it a little bit, makes the song a little surprising to your listeners, a little different, and breaks you out of that rut of most songs that are A, B, A, B, or A, A, B, B. So one of my songs that does that is Desolate Heart. And then another one is a song with just a simple 1 or 2 line chorus. So Whom Shall I Fear that I mentioned earlier does this, and Come to Me also does this. It just repeats it. So I hope that these are helpful to you, that it gives you some ideas of things you can do. And again, I'll have these in the description for you as well. So yeah, tell me some ideas and extra musical things I could try. I really want to avoid being in a rut too, so I appreciate all of your input. And I hope this has been an encouraging little thing for you today. Hope you have a great rest of your day and that you know just how beloved you are. Much love to you.